Willie D live.
What's up, family? We got a white man who says that he was friends with Trump, known him for over 30 years, and not once has he gone to Mar-a-Lago and seen a black person. Yeah, he says that you black Trump voters are delusional if you think Donald Trump likes black people. Yeah. You know what? You ain't gonna take my word for it. I'll let the man speak for himself. Check it out.
Days, I've gotten tons of hate mail from black Trump voters. Now, right off the bat, if you're black and you voted for Trump or you're still supporting Trump, you are delusional. If you think Trump, I've known Trump for 30 years. If you think he's pro-black people, you're completely delusional. I've been to Mar-a-Lago, I don't know how many times, and I've never seen a black person there. And Mar-a-Lago is a huge place. There's 1,000 people there when I used to go there for a fundraiser or an event. Never seen a black person. I've never seen a single black person there. Okay? Trump is not a fan of black people, but you probably didn't see this. If you're still supporting him, you probably didn't see how he snuck this in a couple of days ago. So a couple of days ago, if you're not familiar, Trump pulled back the law that kept federal workers in federal buildings from segregating bathrooms, drinking fountains, work areas from blacks and whites or any other race. Okay, it was always black and white.
I ain't got no problem with that. I don't know who the gentleman is, but he's on to something. Let me tell you something, family. And I say this out of love because we need all hands on deck. Cannot afford to lose any of our brothers and sisters. I say this out of love, man. We need all hands on deck. Black Trump voters are not delusional. They're not brainwashed. Their actions are intentional. Black Trump voters want acceptance. They work extremely hard to prove to white people that they are not the stereotypical black person. Oh man, they work hard for that. They are 100% devoted to gaining white acceptance. But they don't want acceptance from just any white person. They want acceptance from racist whites. Yeah, fam. That's right. I said it. They want acceptance from racist whites. They want that acceptance so badly that they are willing to lose relationships with people who look like them. They are willing to be disowned by their own family, their own tribe. They will go out of their way to try to whitewash their bloodline, try to marry outside, date outside of blackness. Boy, they be fighting trying to get rid of it. They be trying to get away from it. Black is black. But you can't escape it. And what happens? Invariably, they always get that N-word wake-up call. It always happens. But even when it happens, they are so far gone that they still leave the door open for that acceptance. They just, it's like a dream or something. It's like an ultimate goal that somebody would want to achieve in life. You know, like some people, want to become a doctor, that's their ultimate goal in life, is to become a doctor. Some people's ultimate goal is to buy some land and all of their relatives live on that same parcel of land. The Black Trump supporter, their number one goal in life is to be accepted by white folks. And again, as I said, more importantly, racist white people. This is why when things like DEI is rolled back, when Trump says he's going to get rid of Juneteenth, or he's thinking about getting rid of MLK Day, he's going in on limiting or preventing schools from teaching Black history. This is why this stuff don't bother them. It don't bother them when Black people are murdered by the police, because in their minds, those were the bad Blacks. And even if they aren't the bad Blacks, that's just what the police do. And, you know, if you're gonna be supportive of white supremacy, then you have to support police officers no matter what. So you gotta be aligned with everything that they're aligned with. You have to be in agreement with that. Whatever it is that they down with, you got to be down with it. If you are ever to have a glimmer of hope in being accepted by them. You look at all the things, you cannot possibly look at all of the things that Donald Trump is doing, the attack that he has on civil rights, the attack on voters, you know, with voter suppression, all of that stuff. And he's attacking, you know, Black populations, Black communities. He's they're disenfranchising Black people in all over the country. You can't possibly look at that and say, oh, that's a guy that's for us. You can't possibly look in his cabinet and look at all of those white faces and say that he's giving Black people real opportunities. If he wanted to prove to you that he was a Black friend of Black people and that he wanted to give Black people opportunities, there would be Black faces in his cabinet. He only had one Black person in his entire cabinet. All of the decisions that are being made by white people. All of y'all that say, well, he's not racist, Well, if you're upset about what's going on with the war, if you're upset about what's going on with the price of goods and services, gasoline going up, cost of living, that's all on Trump, and that's all on the people that's running the show right now. Don't tell me about what happened before. You're in charge now. Where's the relief? You're in charge now. You were in the middle of negotiating with Iran, and then you sneak attack them in the middle of negotiating. They're sending children to war, your children to war, your grandchildren to war, to be killed while their kids are relaxing on the beach. Their kids ain't nowhere near. They won't be caught anywhere remotely near a war zone. But yours are going to come back in flag-draped caskets. Yeah. So there's no need to argue with Trump voters whether or not Trump likes Black people. They know he don't. But they just want him to like them. No more talk.